All right, welcome everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how much Social Security and SSDI will get now. I have all the details and some exact dollar amounts for you right here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss what's going on. All right, now first off, just to clarify from the very start here, everything I'm talking about here in this video does pertain to all Social Security beneficiaries that receive benefits administered by the Social Security Administration, about 70 plus million people every single month, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, and even VA beneficiaries. However, if you're an SSI beneficiary, stay tuned as I will make you a dedicated video on this exact topic as well, simply because the dollar amounts that I'm sharing with you here in this video may not exactly pertain to SSI, simply because SSI benefits are very specific. SSI dollar amounts for your benefits are also very specific. Therefore, the dollar amounts on your benefits and what I'm talking about here in this video are also very specific. Does that make sense? Either way, this does pertain to SSI, but again, I will make you that dedicated video. But if for everybody else out there, again, this pertains to you and your monthly benefits. So let's get into it and talk what's going on here and the details of this recent announcement and how it directly pertains to you and your monthly benefit and how it actually comes in and actually raises benefits a little bit, but it's going to get a lot better based on what we're looking at right now. But anyway, I'll clarify all of that here in this video. Let's jump into the details a little further. However, really fast before we do, can I ask a huge favor of you? If you have not done so yet, or if you're new here, welcome and thanks so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Will you please make sure to subscribe down below? I'm here for you every single day to help out in any way that I possibly can. I know it's very confusing. I know there's a lot of things going on right now. I want to point out anything you can possibly grab or take advantage of, including money, benefits, programs, checks, raises to benefits, any talk about stimulus or monthly checks, anything like that, I'm bringing it to your attention right away in these short videos. Have been for years now, every single day, and I have no plans of going anywhere. I want to do what I can to help you out during this time. So again, thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so, and let's get into it and talk about the latest announcements here and how this directly pertains to your monthly benefit and what it means for your monthly checks. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. Okay, so last week we got a very important announcement. It all comes down to the inflation report, right? Yeah, I know. We talk about inflation a lot. Why? Because it's actually pretty important, right? At the end of the day, it impacts your monthly benefit checks. At the end of the day, it impacts how much money is going out of your possession every single month, every single week on goods and services, food, shelter, healthcare, transportation, utilities, gas, clothes, you name it. We're all buying it, and it's all more expensive these days, right? Yeah, it's rough. But anyway, so the inflation report that came out, even though it looks like inflation went down a teeny tiny bit the previous month here, we also found that the projections for the cost of living adjustment or the COLA raise for benefits has actually ticked up a little bit, right? So in this video, I want to give you the details as far as how much we're looking at in real dollars here. I'm not going to give you, like just random numbers. I'm going to give you real calculations, real dollars here as far as what this would look like as far as a raise to monthly benefits, okay? So as of right now, the projections are coming in at a 3.2% raise. However, I want to clarify very quickly, and maybe you saw the videos from last week, but I made it very clear in those videos as well. We still have a lot of time to go here until we get the official announcement and a lot of data to collect as well, right? Until we actually determine. But the inflation data is still coming in showing that these projections are ticking up. Therefore, every time that the projections move up, it means a little bit more money in your pocket. So I'm not sure about you, but when the projections move up, that's like, hey, another little win for us, right? By the way, just a few months ago at the beginning of the year, the projections were coming in at 1.75% as a raise. That's nothing, right? That's as good as zero, okay? But now they're looking at 3.2% as of right now. But we still have a few months to go here until we get, all that very critical data, the vitally important data during those 3 months. Again, July, August, and September, which you've heard me talk about before in other videos. But anyway, let me give you some real dollar amounts here, okay? So I'm going to break down the real dollars here as far as based on some different benefit amounts, okay? So I'm going to use round dollar amounts as far as round benefit amounts. I've already ran the calculations on all this, and I'm going to show you exactly what a 3.2% COLA would mean if you got a 3.2% on your monthly benefit. Now, yes, I totally get it. We got 3.2% this year. Wouldn't the raise be the same? No, it actually wouldn't. Why? Because the raise of a 3.2% now going into next year based on our benefit currently is also taking into consideration the current 3.2% that we got now. Therefore, we're calculating off of a higher benefit amount. Therefore, like you've heard me talk about before in the videos, compounding, right? This is compounding, okay? So anyway, technically, no. The raise that we'll get, if it's a 3.2% again, is not going to be the exact same dollar amount, simply because we're calculating it off of a higher benefit amount. Does that kind of make sense? Anyway, you don't need to understand the math behind it. It doesn't really matter. My point is, it's going to be higher. That's all I'm saying, okay? But this is based on 3.2. In my honest opinion, I think we're still going to get higher than 3.2, okay? Based on the math, based on the numbers, based on everything we're looking at right now, the trends, the trajectory of this thing, I do think we're going to be a bit above that, okay? That's just what we're looking like right now. But anyway, let me buzz through these numbers really quickly here, okay? So if you're receiving a $600 monthly benefit, applying a potential 3.2% raise to that would increase your benefit by $19 a month from $600 to $619, okay? If you're receiving a $700 monthly benefit, applying a potential 3.2% raise to that would increase your benefit by $22 a month, taking it from $700 to $722, okay? Next, an $800 monthly benefit. If you're currently receiving $800 and we get a potential 3.2% raise to that, it would raise your benefit by $26 a month from $800 to $826, okay? It's not a ton. I totally understand that. It is not a ton by any means at all, but at least it's something. It's, a few $100s a year. That's about what it shakes out to be. And again, in this example, $800, $26 a month, that's not that much, but at least it's better than nothing, right? All right, so $900. If you're receiving a $900 monthly benefit, applying a potential 3.2% raise to that would increase your benefit check by $29 a month, okay? Again, not a ton, but it's over $300 a year. It's about about $350 a year or so. So, I mean, it's not a ton, but I mean, $350 a year, that's, not too bad, right? But anyway, okay, next. A $1,000 monthly benefit. If you're receiving $1,000 now, applying a potential 3.2% raise to that would raise your benefit check by $32 a month. And that's about, about $380-ish a year? Again, not a ton, but it's certainly something, right? Now, here's the thing as well. That's as of right now, okay? So all of those projections are as of right now. And again, I understand there's not that many people that get exactly $600, exactly $700, exactly $1,000 a month. I totally get that. But again, those are nice round numbers just to work with right now. If if you have a benefit amount around that range, it's going to be within, a very small amount there, within $1 or $2 of the numbers I gave. That's based on a 3.2% right now. But again, according to my projections, if I had to narrow it down to a range, I would say we're likely looking at, and again, this is just going out on a limb here based on the details that we know as of right now and the trend of inflation, the trend of these estimates and what these numbers are coming in at. Based on what we're looking like right now, I would be looking like more of a high 3%, possibly high 4%. That's kind of the range that I'm looking at as of now. All of that is subject to change, okay? I always have to say that. Full disclaimer, subject to change. That is not the official announcement, but I'm looking at, based on the trend here, probably highish 3%, possibly right around 4%, possibly even as high 4%. I don't know. We don't know yet. This is all we know as of now. But again, so I want to bring these details to you, okay? Now, one more thing I want to point out really quickly. We still need to take into consideration how much is the Medicare Part B premium going to be. We don't know yet. It's going to be months until we know that. But historically, the last couple of years here, it's been going up quite a bit. In fact, a couple of years ago, it went up 14.5% in, 2022? Yeah, 2022 went up 14.5%. 2023, last year, it went down 3%. Wow, it was about $5 is how much it went down. This year, it went up nearly 6%. 5.92% is how much it went up this year for 2024. How much for next year? I don't know, okay? But the trend typically shows that it's probably going to go up, okay? We already know this. How much? That's the big question. We're not quite sure yet. But yes, of course, this will also impact your benefits, right? So anyway, I'll continue to keep you posted on all this, but I just want to break this down for you really quickly, just based on the current projections and what we're looking like right now in real dollars. Hope this makes sense. Otherwise, again, if you're an SSI beneficiary, make sure to stay tuned. I will bring you that dedicated video, and you can see the dollar amounts for there and your SSI benefit check, because benefits are very specific when it comes down to SSI. Anyway, hope this helps. Again, please leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Share the video. There's a share button right down below with your friends on my social media. Otherwise, check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library, or those down below in the description or the top of the comment section that I've hand selected for you, or right now popping up on your screen. You'll see some videos there as well. So check out some of those. So go ahead and make your selection now, and I'll catch you again in just a second in the next video. Enjoy, and I'll catch you again.